Good evening and welcome to yet another session on behalf of Tieke community. I welcome you all. Thank you for joining us this evening. Before I start or go further, I would like to wish you all a very, very happy New Year 2023. I hope you had a good beginning of the year, and I wish that you will continue to have a great year ahead. We are here again on behalf of Tieke. I would like to welcome you all once again. We have a special guest today, and also all our viewers from schools, parents, teachers, and other friends who have joined us today. Thank you once again. I would like to start off with a brief introduction about our guest. For a change, today we have a senior principal as our guest. So it is our privilege to work with schools and nurture students' character. And it is a double privilege to have a principal coming into our session, be a part of our commitment to deliver Tieke community, which is a character building program for schools. Tieke community is a unique character building program for schools focused on students' physical, mental, and emotional wellness. It's a full year program. Over the last few years, we have trained more than 10,000 students in over 175 schools. We've run our full year program in many schools through the academic year. Joining today is principal from Anugraha Mandir CBSE Senior Secondary School from Coimbatore. It's good to have you here, sir. You are an experienced principal. Thank you for accepting our invitation and being a part of today's session. Anugraha Mandir School Yes, Anugraha Mandir School is based out of Coimbatore. They also say dream, believe, and achieve. Their vision is to develop well-rounded and confident individuals as smart students, fine human beings, loyal citizens, and noble leaders who aspire to achieve their full potential and succeed in all stages of life. It's very good to have a school carry a vision like this. And I thank you once again, sir, for joining. I will be going to sir in some time from now. But before I go to him, I would like to share on behalf of Tieke a brief message to you today as we open up and step into this new year. Tieke is doing very well this year. We've been training over 7,500 students in our full year program. We also are looking forward to integrate more schools, partner with more schools in various parts of Tamil Nadu, and we are working very hard to take the character building lessons into various schools in various parts of Tamil Nadu. As we go into this year, I would like to share a few life stories on the topic that we have listed out today: dream, passion, purpose. You see, today we are living in what people call as VUCA world. It's called VUCA world. It is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. I repeat, it is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. இதை தமிழ்ல சொல்லணும் அப்படின்னா நிலையற்ற, நிச்சயமற்ற, சிக்கலான, தெளிவற்ற உலகம். VUCA world in Tamil is நிலையற்ற, நிச்சயமற்ற, சிக்கலான, தெளிவற்ற உலகம். In such a complicated world that we live in, and many of your students, as you all grow up in such a complicated world, I would like to leave you with three simple messages, which is the topic for today: dream, passion, and purpose. Every one of you, as you grow up, would fall in some sort of a dream. You know, Dr. Kalam describes it very nicely. Dream is not something that you get while you sleep. Dream is something that would set in a fire inside you when you are awake. And it would be something that wouldn't let you sit in a single place. It would drive you, it would challenge you, and it would take you places. Each one of you may have a dream. எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு கனவு இருக்கும். சிலருக்கு நிறைய கனவுகள் இருக்கும். ஆனா ஒரு சிலர் மாத்திரம் தான் இந்த கனவை நினைவாக எடுத்து சொல்ல முடியும். Some people achieve what is called a reality out of their dream. They go after achieving their dream. Another good example is Sundar Pichai, who's the CEO of Google. One of the important aspects as we talk about dream today, and as I ask all the students who have joined us, who would be watching us in the future, is to dream. When you dream, there will be doubt. The very important negative element that can off track you from a dream is doubt. When you dream, you will have a doubt. என்னால் அதை அச்சீவ் பண்ண முடியுமா, என்னால் அதை சாதிக்க முடியுமா, என்னால் இதை செயல்படுத்த முடியுமா. அண்ட் in a VUCA world, இந்த நிலையற்ற, நிச்சயமற்ற, சிக்கலான, தெளிவற்ற உலகத்துல doubts are plenty. சந்தேகம் இன்னும் ஜாஸ்தியா இருக்கும். But when you dream without doubts. There are people who have gone on to achieve their dreams or have picked up the reality in their dreams and have achieved it. You can do that as well. So my first life story is about dreaming in life. I too had a dream. If I ask Sir, he would have had a dream when he was a student. If I ask any one of you who is watching us today, you all would have had a dream. My dream was to become a bus driver when I was a school student. And as I grew up, my dream kept changing. But for some people, they have a dream and they hold on to it. I'm going to talk about none other than MS Dhoni. MS Dhoni, we all know as a very successful cricketer. Somebody who has taken India as a captain to many greater victories and has won us many cups in the last so many years of his cricketing career. But as MS Dhoni was a student, he had one dream, which was to be an artist. Now you see, the dream that you have may not always come into reality at a time that you think. Number one is you should not have doubt. Number two is you should not think that, I have a dream and I have to achieve it right now or in 5 years, 2 years. All that you'll have to do is, without doubt, go after it and keep working on it. And one day you will be able to achieve it. MS Dhoni has said that, he has played enough cricket. He has done enough for the cricketing world, and he has entertained the fans. Now he wants to focus on his dream of bringing out his painting and put it up in a gallery. So talking about dream, all that I leave with you as a thought is to not doubt, achieving your dream, or don't set a timeline saying that I would want to achieve my dream in 3 years. Keep working hard towards it. One day you will fall at it and you will be able to celebrate the success of your achievement. The second point that I want to talk about today, living in this VUCA world, is to develop a passion. Many people make great successes out of their life by going after their passion. People who have musical talent, people who have sporting talent, people who have talent in many such areas, build that as a passion and they go after it. They practice hard, they fail, they rise up, but they wouldn't leave a single day without thinking about their passion or without making an effort to improve their passion. Have a passion. When you have a dream, all that you'll have to do to make it a reality, as I told you, don't doubt, don't set a time, but try and see if you can make your dream into a passion and go after it. I come across this very young boy named Lydian Nadaswaram. He is a very successful pianist, a musician, and he has won many global accolades for his performance as a pianist. He's one of the youngest pianists or performers in the world who has gone on to win many awards as well. And he has also won the hearts of many fans. Lydian was able to become a great pianist because of following that passion without missing a single day, thinking about it and practicing on it. Now, have a passion. When you have a dream, and if you want to achieve a dream, try and see if you can make that as your passion and go after it. Many of you are bored with your studies. Many of you do not want to spend a lot of time studying. It is important to study. It is important to score marks, but more important is to see how to fill your time following a passion. It could be reading. It could be getting yourself better in a sport. It could be getting yourself better in a musical talent or any such skill set. But follow a passion. The third point I want to leave with you, living in this VUCA world and entering 2023, or at any point of your time in life, just keep checking if you're going after a purpose. You may have a dream, you may have a very active implementation plan to make your dream into reality. You may not have any doubts. You may not set timeline, but you may be working hard, and you may also have that as your passion. But if you don't have purpose, your dream and passion could be meaningless. Now, many people have this doubt. This is a very commonly used term, purpose. What is it all about? Purpose, what is it all about? Purpose is about taking every part of your life, your physical, your mental, and all your capabilities towards achieving something for the betterment of people in your community, in your family, in your community, in your country. Now, if you see successful people, there are two types of successful people. One set would have achieved something, one set would have achieved something and realized their purpose as well. People like Dr. Kalam, who was just a scientist and went on to become the president of our country, and completing his term as a president, went back to teaching because he realized that his purpose as a scientist, as a president of the country, or as a retired president of the country, is to teach and equip students. If you have a dream, don't doubt, don't set any timeline, but work hard towards achieving it. Make sure that you turn that into a passion. And all that I would say at the end of it is to connect your dream and passion towards your purpose, to fulfill something very, very important in your life. If at all there's one thing, that is purpose. Go after fulfilling your purpose. VUCA world is not an easy world to live in. It's very volatile. Every day there are changes. Every day there are uncertainties. Every day there are so many complexities that comes right in front of us. And it's very ambiguous, the problems that we are facing. But with dream, passion, and purpose, you definitely would be able to make your life meaningful. Successful life is about making your life meaningful and fulfilling your purpose. I hope this new year, you would all be able to go and find out what your purpose is and be able to fulfill it. If I have to leave you with a simple thought of discovering your purpose, it's not a big rocket science to discover your purpose. Keep questioning why you're here on earth for. Every day, keep questioning yourself. Every minute you have a doubt about yourself, you're not feeling confident about yourself, keep questioning about yourself. What is your purpose? And one fine day, you will follow it and you will be able to go after it. Dream, passion, and turning them to purpose is my message on behalf of Tieke this new year. Once again, I would like to wish you all great success in this year and in the years to come. I would like to bring in Sir right now, since he is in the school setting and is interacting with students on a very, very regular basis, if not every day, on a very regular basis as a principal, he would be interacting. I would like you, sir, to share a few thoughts on these lines, and we can then move on to handling a few questions.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. It's a wonderful day. I'm thankful to Samuel for just introducing the topic in a lucid way. Naturally, dream, whenever you think of the word, we think of Dr. Abdul Kalam. Definitely, one of his speeches, he has told about his dream of becoming a pilot. I think most of you might have seen the video in the WhatsApp as well. He says he just wanted to become a pilot, and that too in the Air Force. When he wanted to join, there were about 10 vacancies, 10 people competing, he says, and he was last in the queue, and he did not get it. So at that point of time, he said, my dream, whether I'm going to leave it or something like that. He said, I never left it. So slowly, he has been there in many organizations. Finally, he became the president of the country. And he says, I was the head of all the three forces, Army, Navy, as well as Air Force. Then he talks about his dream to the Chief of Air Staff. And the Chief of Air Staff says, yes, your dream will be coming true. Then he started undergoing training after he has become the president to just run a fighter plane. And he fulfilled his desire, he says, after becoming the president. That means whenever you have a dream, never stop thinking that you may not be able to achieve it. Whatever you want to achieve, it is achievable. Only thing is, some may take a few years to achieve it, some may take more years to achieve it, but never, never let your goal down. So the purpose, what you're saying, I'm thinking as a goal. Once you fix a goal, never relax, work for it. You are capable of. Believe in your capacity. Do all your actions towards achieving the goal. Definitely, it is well said that planning never fails. We only fail to plan. So have a plan. Your goal, what you are going to set, is a long-term goal, what you want to do it. That is what we are calling as a passion or desire. So whenever you find extra time, do a little to achieve your passion. So definitely, every student is having a dream. But most of the times what we find is the dream, what he has been imposed on him by the parents. The parents feel they have not been able to become an engineer. They want the children to become an engineer. This is one of the things. Or they wanted to become a doctor. They were not able to become a doctor. So they want the children to undergo this, and definitely they want to achieve this. So what happens? Sometimes people think of only these two courses as being open for achieving their dream. But as you have been saying, the desire or the goal or your purpose keeps changing depending upon your age. At a childhood stage, when you just see there is a policeman even standing in there, he is just showing a hand, stop, all the vehicles stop. The children may think the policeman is a powerful person. I want to become a policeman. Then what happens? As a child grows, he sees somebody, some other minister or somebody is coming. This policeman is saluting. The great VIP is getting a respect. Even the policeman whom I thought should not be my goal. My goal should be bigger. I should become a VIP so that I'll be saluted by everybody. This is the second thinking the child gets into mind. So as a child grows, whoever he sees as his target, he keeps changing his dreams. So the dreams become a reality moment they start realizing it is achievable. So please keep thinking whatever goal you fix for yourself is achievable. We have to only see that we are just taking care of in parts. Split your goal. Within this time, I should be able to do it. Within this time, I should be able to do it. So your parents may have a goal and you may have a goal. There may be a conflict. Parents may feel that I am asking my child to become a doctor. My child is becoming an artist. So it doesn't matter. Even if you become a doctor, an artistic skill will be helping you to do your profession in a better way. Or even if you become an artist, don't leave your doctor goal. These can be practiced side by side also. I have seen many doctors who are all very good in drawing because they can do intricate things. They can minutely watch everything. So that is possible, that habit you develop. So whenever you feel this, whether I can do it, so don't ask the question, can I do it? Say that I can do it. Definitely if you have the feeling, I can do it and I should do it and I shall put in all my efforts to achieve the real purpose of my life, as you said. I think anything else we can share? Any other questions you have, Samuel? I'm not able to hear you. Unmute and speak, please.
Yeah, so I would like to ask you a couple of questions because you're living very close to students.
Yes, sir.
If not every day, you constantly engage with them. In a world like this, as I was telling, where there's a lot of complexities, what is that purpose can do to children? Many successful men and people who have lived a very meaningful life in the world talk about purpose. And students today, with great exposure to media and all the content that runs in media, uh, from the background of this complex world, uh, sort of struggle in school life and when they come back home. So how can purpose be a differentiator in the life of children? What is your opinion or advice to students who are watching here?
Actually, the main thing, if you see, the strategy of learning has changed over the period of years. Now, they feel mark as their goal. They should just switch over from mark as a goal to learning the subject with love and passion. If you want to learn mathematics, learn it as a fun way, and definitely you will find that it will be interesting. The fear concept in the study of the subjects, especially I find the children have some difficulty and they have fear about mathematics, sometimes about science. Next thing is a social. They feel they are not able to remember. They are able to perform well during the class when you are just asking them. When they say there is an examination, the examination fear comes. I think you will also understand that pariksha pe charcha that is going on. And I think even it is going to be live cast on January 27. The children should see that and enjoy the pariksha as a festival. This is what our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has been saying. This everybody should realize. Mark is not the only goal. Mark is one of the goals. Understanding the concept well is very good. And you have to concentrate. As you say, there is a lot of social media which is distracting the children to study. Maybe it is a Facebook, or maybe it is a WhatsApp, or maybe any other social media for that matter, will be a distraction. Let it be a distraction. We should have some time for leisure activities as well. We can't deny that the person should study 24/7 to achieve the goal what they have. So there is an innate capacity of the children which should be taken care of. Give them time for, I advise the parents, give them time for leisure activities as well. Give for rest as well. Give nutritious food as well. All this you should take care about your child. When you take all this care, definitely the child should be having a peace of mind at school as well as at home, which will make the child think and design about their goal. Now what we are giving short-term goals. There is a test coming. You have to secure 80% in it. How can you just say that immediately the child who is a slightly lower, may 10, 20% lower than the goal, to achieve immediately 80%? Or we start comparing, and that is another cruelty. We say same student, another child is studying from the same area, they are going, their same teachers are teaching, the child is able to get better marks. Why you are not able to do that? This is not the way in which we should treat the child. Every child is unique. They have some capacity, they have some qualities, they have some likes. That should be attended to by the parent as well as by the teachers, and not impose a mark-based system, wherein so many marks you get, then only you will go to medical. That doesn't mean that all the original initial doctors have never even had a degree. They have been wonderful physicians. I'm not saying that medicine is the only course available and the children should not be forced into that. There are so many branches in allied medicines. They should take care of it. Even Ayurveda is good, homeopathy is good, or physiotherapist is good. So many branches are there. Depending upon the level they are going, they can definitely join the medical profession.
Right.
Okay. So even if you are just... yes, sir.
So I would like to pick two very important points from your answer towards this goal being realized by students who are coming out of a complex world. One is it's not the student's responsibility or the child's responsibility alone to realize his purpose and go after it. It's a work of the parent as well. One. Secondly, not to look at short-term goals alone. When you look at short-term goals, you miss the purpose, the long-term mark, right? So,
sorry, I'm sorry. Generally, what happens is when you just see that the short-term goal is fixed, child is unable to achieve it. What the child will immediately think?
Right.
I may not be having the capacity, but every
Right.
child is having the capacity. Given the
Right.
proper guidance, the child should be able to achieve what they want to do.
Okay.
It. Motivate the
Right.
child, encourage the child.
Right.
Let the child have
Right.
a smiling face. That is what we want.
Right. Right. So one final question. Now, you've been
Yes,
a
sir.
principal for quite some time. How do you see the future of schooling in let's say the state of Tamil Nadu, Coimbatore, India? How do you see the school of future?
See, the school of future, what we are thinking is the technology-oriented teaching.
Right.
But slowly you will find that they will turn towards Gurukula style of teaching. There will be a teacher who will be just attended to by many students. That also will come. They feel that the aspect of love and affection towards the children is slightly coming down with the stress on mark. The parents do have a stress and they impose a stress on the child. The school also just feels that the child should do it. So if the child can identify at a younger age what is their passion, what is their desire, then the child may be able to have better choices of courses at a higher level when they are coming in 11th and 12th. So this I feel the tendency towards marks should come down. But however, I am not saying that it is not correct to have a goal. You should have a goal. The goal you can achieve it. Practice is important for achieving the goal. Practice and perfection will always definitely lead you to the goal. But don't get dejected when you cannot do it. At another stage, you should be able to do it. If you cannot become a doctor, become a doctorate. That is also a wonderful thing.
Right.
Okay? A PhD person is said to be better than that.
Yeah. I mean, it is about just one of the 2 points again I want to pick up from your question is one of the important things that you are seeing in the future school is values coming as an important factor, not just marks. The other thing is that you're telling the students that they should go after long-term goals and not miss the mark. And if you miss anything, it doesn't matter. Just look at the alternative and move forward. I was just reading today, just to embolden whatever you said, that very shortly in many countries, structured graduate and postgraduate courses may not be relevant. After a foundational schooling, many countries are looking at skill-based courses for students in the college so that they would be better employable. So this is already happening in many parts of Europe. So the future school would give a lot of importance to values. That's what we believe at TIE. And that's why we run TIE Community, a program on character building, focused on physical, mental, and emotional wellness of every student in every school that we work with. I think on this note, I would like to end this session. We have touched the time. We are very thankful to you, sir, for joining us, for bringing us a flavor from your experience and also from your school, working closely with many students. It is also important that we keep constantly talking to leaders like you so that we try and bring the reality of the world and what is being practiced at school into a sort of sync. Thank you for agreeing to join us, sir. It's been a pleasure, and I would like to thank everyone who joined us in this session. And if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. We have people like sir, who are school leaders, people from the industry coming and joining us in the next sessions. Thank you once again, sir, and thank you one and all. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye.